Hello, I'm Madison, and welcome to The Rundown, where we bring in VMA students from across campus to highlight their achievements this semester. What did students learn? What's on the horizon for them as they either graduate or they go off to our many study abroad programs? Or are they planning to stay in Boston and continue developing their roots here? Are you excited to see what Emerson students have been up to? Me too. There's been a ton of amazing shows released this semester, and we cannot wait to share them with you. First up, I've got Ethan Crows and Greg Tittle from NBS Emerson. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's get started with what NBS has been doing this semester. What are some highlights you guys have from this semester? What's been going on?
Yeah, so NBS does 2 short films and 3 shows each semester. A personal highlight for me was a project we just wrapped a few weeks ago called Come On In. It was a really creative horror film, like monster movie. We shot it up in Rockport at a cabin, and it was also my last set here at Emerson. So just on a personal level, but also creative level, it was a great experience to have the crew there.
Awesome.
Yeah, my favorite shoot was the in-studio shoot that we did called Super Tall vs. Gigormus, which was a monster superhero short film written by our great Vice President Jack Raber, and it was my first time ever being a DP, so it was a great informative experience.
Awesome, that sounds so cool. So you guys are talking about a lot of complex productions. How do you utilize the technology here in studio to help make the most of your student productions?
Yeah, so the studio is just such a great environment. It's such a controlled area that we can really build all these creative sets that we can't really do anywhere else. And it just allows us to enhance all the stories we have from our amazing and talented writers and crew.
Yeah, speaking from studio experience, we built an entire set out of cardboard, a whole city.
Wow.
And we utilized the lighting here to create a cool moonlight look. It was great.
Well, that sounds so awesome. So where can people see all of these cool productions you guys are doing, and what's on the horizon for next semester?
Yeah, so you can stay updated about all our productions on our Instagram, NBS Emerson, as long as our YouTube. And for next semester, sadly, after 3 years, I'm going to be done here at NBS, but I'm so excited to hand the board off to our new president, Greg, and see all the great things he does.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the board next semester. We have an entirely new board, and we're going to be making sure to push our storytelling limits to our full capacity.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to watch all things new with NBS. And thanks again for spending time with us. Now we're going to the JPC to hear about their making the most of their space to give students a taste of the professional newsroom.
Thank you, and welcome to the Journalism Production Center, home of WEBN. I'm Drake Skelly, WEBN's equipment manager and executive producer for WEBN Sports.
And I'm Summer Stokes, executive producer for WEBN Entertainment. WEBN is Emerson's award-winning, entirely student-run broadcast news organization. We invite all students, regardless of experience level or major, to participate in a news broadcast show, whether in front or behind the camera.
We've had a busy semester here at WEBN. Alongside our regular weekly and bi-weekly newscasts, we send out our reporters to cover events locally and nationally. Let's get into some stories all about what our organization members have accomplished these past few months.
WEBN has 2 weekly broadcasts, general news and sports. We also have 2 bi-weekly broadcasts, political pulse and entertainment. On top of that, some of our producing teams created special productions featuring local and national content. General news teams sent out to cover the Boston Marathon and creative content for a special political pulse, 2 special productions about presidential campaign trial, Road to the White House. Sports also made 2 specials. The first, Road to the Big Game, covered Super Bowl Media Week. The second covered MLB Spring Training. Our specials are streamed on our YouTube page. You can also pre-record news broadcasts organized into playlists on our YouTube channel. Check us out on WEBN TV Boston at Emerson College.
On top of local coverage, WEBN also travels to different events across the country. At the beginning of the semester, a team from Political Pulse braved the historic blizzards and traveled to Des Moines for the Iowa caucuses. They attended campaign events for all of the major Republican presidential candidates, attended a caucus, and spoke to local business owners and community members. Meanwhile, myself and other members of the sports team stayed nice and warm on our trips to Super Bowl Media Week and MLB Spring Training. The Super Bowl team took Las Vegas by storm this February. We spoke with NFL icons like Jerry Rice and Travis Kelce and covered events leading up to the big game. The spring training team then went down to Fort Myers, Florida for MLB Spring Training. They attended games, spoke to players, and connected with fans. They got an inside look at the professional baseball season ahead. Thank you so much for joining us here in the Journalism Production Center to hear what WEBN has been up to this semester.
Stick around to hear WEBN reporters talk about our collaboration with Good Morning Emerson and our new J-Channel programs. For WEBN, I'm Summer Stokes.
And I'm Drake Skelly. Let's head to the gym to hear what Emerson College sports has been up to this semester.
Welcome into the Bobby Brown and Stephen Plofker Gym. Thank you to the JPC to tossing on down to us. I'm Evan Sherrard alongside Amaya Briones of the Emerson women's tennis team. Welcome to Emerson Channel Sports, folks. Amaya, you joined Emerson Channel Sports this year as a freshman last semester. What was your first experience like with the team?
It was camera operation, but I tried to change everything, my position, because there was no game at camera works, so I got tired of it really fast.
So your first job was camera operation, and then, you know, the equipment sometimes doesn't work all to the best. But what would you say of your experience doing camera operation that was most beneficial to you?
It was really fun because I arrived with blank mind, Evan. Blank mind, but I learned a lot from it.
So when you say you came in with a blank mind, do you mean what do you mean by that?
I never know how to use it.
So you had never done camera operation before that moment?
True.
Yeah, okay, that's awesome. So when you came in and did camera operation, you had no prior knowledge, you came in, and then what was that experience of learning it like for you?
It helped me with my major decision because I arrived to Emerson undecided. So that would be a really good idea to go to sports.com.
I gotcha. And in terms of learning the camera, how was that process for you? Was it easy? Was it hard? Was the staff here helpful? How was that process?
I'm a quick learner, so it was really easy for me, and all the stuff is really kind.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming down to Emerson Channel Sports here in the Bobby Brown and Stephen Plofker Gym. I'm Evan Sherrard, Amaya Briones. Thanks so much for joining us. And now we'll toss it back to Caroline Reese.
Thanks, guys, and welcome back to Debone. Now, let's meet Ross Koba-Lewis and Lorelei Fauchik from Emerson Channel. Let's start out with you, Ross. You're a producer on Critical Damage. What was that like producing the show?
It's been a really fun experience. I've been a producer now for 3 semesters, my last 3 semesters at Emerson. I really felt like I got the opportunity to take a show that existed and had a fun atmosphere and really elevate it into something. We got nominated for 2 Emmys this year, so I feel very proud of the work we've done.
Oh, that's outstanding. And Lorelei, you're the director of programming. What's it been like running all of these shows? And I understand a lot of them have been going live. So what's that change been like as well?
Yeah, so a lot of our shows went live for the first time this semester, including Ross's show. Yay! Went live on Twitch and on the Emerson Channel on YouTube. It's going really well. You should definitely catch our shows live almost every week. Yeah.
Awesome. So where can we watch some of these shows? And are there any new shows on the horizon we should be looking forward to?
Well, our shows go live mainly on YouTube, but we also have been going live on Twitch, as I mentioned before. Yay, Critical Damage. Yeah, so you can find them on YouTube. Woo.
And what are you doing next, Ross?
I'm graduating in like a month. I'm going to be sticking around in Boston, trying to see what ends up happening here. I'd like to work in the...
That's awesome. And Critical Damage is continuing, right?
Yeah, Critical Damage is happening without me, but, you know.
That's awesome. Well, that's great to hear. Thanks to both of you. Now, back to the JPC for their next segment to talk about how they help out with WEBN.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Oh, there's feedback.
Español. Soy ya el Beato y vayamos directamente a las noticias principales de hoy.
JL, this is Mandarin J-Channel.
No. Channel en español. Wait, it's the rundown.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back to the Journalism Production Center. My name is Karen Sui. I'm the executive producer for Mandarin J-Channel as part of the WEBN.
And I'm JL Beatso, executive producer for J-Channel in Español. We give students the opportunity to create productions entirely in Spanish and Chinese.
Mandarin J-Channel is a short international news segment under the umbrella of WEBN. Our team has 4 wonderful journalists, and we produce, write, anchor, and direct in our first language, Mandarin Chinese. We go up every Tuesday at noon, and we hope to reach the audience that come from the same cultural background. Through this channel, we're able to apply what we learn in class into producing an official newscast using our native language. We feel so proud to see our language goes up on the teleprompter and the BAM.
There's a large presence of the Hispanic and Latinx community here at Emerson. J-Channel en Español caters to students who embrace their language and culture. Our broadcast covers many issues in Latin America that may otherwise go overlooked. We keep Spanish-speaking students informed on current news and provide them with a resource they can share with their fellow native Spanish speakers. We plan to continue this initiative next year and expand to a larger Spanish language broadcast.
感谢收看本周的中文新闻简讯，我们下周再见。Thank you for tuning in to this week's Mandarin J-Channel update. We will see you next time.
Estas son todas las noticias que tenemos para hoy. Gracias por ver J-Channel en español. This is all the news we have for you today. Thank you for watching Spanish J-Channel.
Now we'll toss it back to Emerson Channel Sports.
Welcome back to Emerson Channel Sports and the Bobby Brown and Stephen Plofker. Jim, I'm Evan Sherrard, and this is Pete Sevicle from Newport, now in Boston. Just got done playing a tennis match, and here he is, the head of graphics here at Emerson Channel Sports. Pete, how was the tennis match today? And tell me a little bit about how you got started here.
Well, we won 9-0 today against Cafe Regina.
There you go.
Our first conference win of the season. I've been doing graphics here for like about a year and a half-ish now. It's been great. I've gotten to do a lot of graphics for the streams, social media. It's been great.
Yeah. How did you go about getting that opportunity?
My first job here was actually same as Amaya. I was doing the workshop for the camera operating thingy, and then I was looking for some on-campus jobs, and then I saw there was like a opportunity to do graphics here, and you know I'm on the tennis team, and also I'm being a media arts production major. It's like both of my hobbies in one. So
yeah, there you go.
It was a great opportunity to just hop in and then make graphics relating to sports. So
yeah.
And
it was just that easy for you.
Yeah, I mean, I contacted Diana. The team's been great. I've been team here at ECS has been helping me a lot. I didn't know anything about like sports streaming before this, so I've learned a lot about sports streaming process, and yeah, it's been great here.
That is awesome, Pete. Thanks so much. If I had to ask you what ECS means to you during your Emerson experience, what would you say?
What would I say? I guess it's like a great club to be part of because it combines like two of my like biggest interests, sports and also media production, and ECS provides me with like a great opportunity to combine both of my like favorite hobbies to do what I love and create graphics for like one of like the best production companies in Emerson. So it's been great.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And if you could give a pitch to anyone remotely interested in joining Emerson Channel Sports, what would that pitch be?
Well, I mean, I would say go for it because you get to explore so many about sports streaming before joining ECS, and since joining, I've been able to I do graphics, but I've been able to experience operating the camera, working in the control room, working with like commentators such as you, making graphics each week. So I say definitely go for it. It's like an experience that you can't find like in most other clubs. So definitely do it.
Pete, you are immense, and we have some immense news right now, Pete. We have news coming this next year. We have a new logo and branding all done by you. Can you tell the people a little bit about what's coming next?
Oh yeah, sure. So I've been working on a new logo for the past few weeks maybe, and hopefully it will be ready for next year for our new stream. I'm trying to make the new logo, of course, more modern and more sporty. As you can see, like the logo right here. This is the old logo, so the new logo, I'm trying my best to make it look more modern, more sporty, and yeah, I'm excited for the stream to be able to use it next year.
Yeah, and if I've got anything to say about it, you will see it, and it will be all Pete's work. So thank you so much, Pete. We'll toss it back to the JPC to hear some more from WEBN. I'm Evan Sherrard, Pete Sevicle.
Welcome back, everyone. Recently, the 43rd Annual Evie Awards Gala was held in the Judy Theater at the Student Performance Center. Now, I'm joined by Evie producers Ben and Basil to talk about some memorable moments and what it's like to produce the Evies. Hi, guys. How are we doing?
Good, Madison. How are you?
I'm doing great. So starting out with you, Basil, the Evvies just finished their gala performance. What are some highlights you want to talk about?
Oh my gosh, it was a really great time. You know, there's nothing like hearing 160 hands clapping in our student performance center. It was just such a joyous occasion. Really great hosts. We loved Darrell and JJ so much. They put on a great performance, and we gave out some awards too. We had some great winners. Had some really fun acceptance speeches. Folks coming up to accept on behalf of others. It was a really great time. Jim Hoppy got to be there for those Jim Hoppy fans out there. Jim was there. We had the Spotlight winner, Sakai Marquez, was there singing As Time Goes By, which is a great tribute to old Hollywood. Overall, we had lots of great feedback from folks telling us that they just really loved the gala, and we're so excited for what's to come for the Evvies in the coming weeks.
Awesome. And for you, Ben, I understand you're the technical producer. So what was that like, converting the SPC space to be fit for a live performance as well as a live recording that was sent out to YouTube?
Yeah, I mean, it was a really, really great time. We managed to achieve quite a few things. Everything that we set up was all allocated from Emerson, which was really great. And it was really great, the space really transformed. Seeing like everybody, especially not only on my crew, but in like crew in the other departments that we have, logistics, aesthetics, and all that, just come together. And like really, it was really awesome just to see that all the people that we've been working with, like 30, 40, 100 people.
Wow, that's
together.
A huge group.
It's a lot of people that come together to make the show work.
Wow.
And it's just really exciting, just all the time that we put into it, and just to see it all come together in this one moment. It's really cool.
Now I understand there's still another show we're getting ready to see. So when is the Mad Show, and how can we get to see it?
Absolutely. May 10th at 6 o'clock. You can tune in to YouTube, to our website, to Instagram to see the 43rd Annual Evie Awards Show at the Majestic Theater just on Tremont Street. We're really excited to have folks join us. We just got our ticketing process all set up. You can go online today to our website to buy tickets for non-nominees, and nominees have tickets in their inboxes just waiting for them to go ahead and purchase. It's going to be a really fun time. Our hosts, Asa, Caroline, and Steven, can't wait to be there to celebrate the night with everybody.
Yeah.
Awesome. That sounds so exciting. Can't wait to see it. Good to see that everyone's so excited already. And for everyone who's eager and watching to see the show, make sure to mark your calendars for May 10th at 6 p.m., where Caroline Reese, Asa Dupras, and Steven Diaz will help bring back the magic of Eviewood. Thank you all for watching the Emerson Channel's The Rundown. As always, there's so many hardworking students here at Emerson, and it's great to see what they've been up to. Please take the time to see some of their amazing work. And if you're a new student or someone looking to join the fun, why not try out for some of these amazing organizations? Again, I'm Madison Stromsky, and have a great day, Emerson.